My name is John Munene, and I come from Kirinyaga County. Okay, and I have a family. All right, I have a wife and two children, and it's been a journey. Let me say, because if I look at my journey as a student, right, right from high school, and then again to college. First went to Kenya Polytechnic. I did my computer studies school. And then I joined Kenya Methodist University, where I did my undergraduate in Business Information Technology back in 2016. And then I was combining that time. I went to school while still working. Then later on, I would join another company, international company here in US, but I was working remotely. And then during my work, that's when I got to do some research here and there, and also some referrals. And that's how I came to know of Kenya Airlift. And my dream to join US University started back right after I did my undergraduate, because I graduated back in 2018. And then from there, I had the ambitions to come over here and study further. So in 2021, that's when I joined once 2021 to once October there. That's when I joined the program, and my hope was in 2022 I would perhaps in spring I'll join one of the universities here. But as fate would have it, then I had to sit for GMAT, which I didn't make it. And then I had to think of an alternative. First of all, I gave up, and then down the line, then that's when I came to notice that there's a parallel program. All right, that was also through the officials where I talked to Bob, and then he advised on the steps that I need to take.
You are watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, presented to you by Upstack America. Upstack America is a consulting company that helps immigrants find amazing higher education and job opportunities in the tech industry in the United States. You can find our programs by going to www.upstackamerica.com. Upstack America, we wake you up to the unlimited potential.
So back in around June, 2022, I enrolled for a program, the parallel program, and then again I started following through the process of school application. From the school application, then I got admitted at Michigan Technological University. Of course, I had applied to two other schools in the process, but I chose Michigan Technological University because of its ratings and what I wanted to study. So fast forward, come July, when I was supposed to attend visa interview. I never got a slot, and therefore, I just had to defer my studies, and then that's how I found myself again enrolling for the spring 2023 group. So finally, I made it through, and that's how I found myself here. So it's been a journey, and all along, and I must thank the program team and the officials for the guidance throughout, because we've done a lot of things in between there, starting from the advice on how I can come with the family, because that was always a question. I have two kids and a wife. How do I manage to come to US and still maintain the family ties? So the conversation has always been between my wife and myself in terms of what we want for our kids and how we want to steer our family. So, and luckily then again there was that option of uh, coming here with the family, where especially, and I think this depends with each school. because the requirement for Michigan Technological University was that I just needed to show proof of fund that I can be able to stay with my family here for 1 year, and be able to support my family with the funds that I have, which we did at that time. And I don't know whether the figures normally changes, but the requirement at that time was I needed to have 4,000 for each kid, and then 5,000 for my wife. Sorry, two, um, I think it was 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 for each kid, and then 4,000 for my wife. So that budget was manageable, and we managed to show proof of fund. All along, I think all you need to show is a statement that is verifiable from the banking institutions. And then there is also now the part of your tuition fees where you need to show that you are capable of. So on our side, we were catering for all the finances. In this case, both the tuition fees and our our living expenses at the same time. But then also, if perhaps you don't have enough funds, then you can also go through what the program normally calls their partners in will normally finance students who need funding. So that is how we managed to get through the handles of showing proof and doing the school applications, and at the same time also, we managed to attend visa interviews, because also during the visa interview, after you get through the school application, showing proof of fund, you also need to show proof of fund to the embassy, or to the consulate. At that time, we also followed the same process again. We showed that we could, uh, manage to cater for our living expenses, at the same time manage to cater for the tuition expenses as well. So yeah, so that's how the journey has been.
You have been watching Success with Bob Mwiti Show, brought to you by Upstake America. Come back again next time to learn concepts, tools, strategies, and resources on the path of becoming a successful immigrant in USA through real-life experiences. Be sure to subscribe to Bob Mwiti channel on YouTube, and also follow him on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.